Hey guys, Greg and greenzen.com, and thank you guys for coming on my YouTube channel. And for those of you who've never been here before, what I like to do is actually just inspire the world in 5 main areas of life, which are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. And I truly believe that if we all around the entire world have a holistic yin-yang balance of all 5 of these areas, we actually can live a better life as a human race and end poverty, hunger, famine, all that stuff, and then be able to just live in a true abundance of the world and be able to grow and evolve as a human race. So again, thank you guys for joining. If you guys have not been here before, please like the videos, please subscribe, please share, and also please comment below as far as just let me know your true honest feedback as far as if you like what I'm doing, if you like my messages, if you think I can improve, give me some tips, and because again, I'm still learning as well. Also love to use my little tablet here with notes, because when I think of things, I like to jot it down. And for me personally, it's always, I like to refer back to different bullet points that I have just so I don't forget something. Because if I try to go straight off of my memory or try to recite it too many times, I don't want it to sound rehearsed or like a robot. I just want it to be natural, but I do have bullet points that I love to use this for. So thank you guys. So you may see me doing like this, going down just to kind of make sure I'm covering things correctly. But again, thank you guys for your patience. So this video is actually entitled How to Have Better Self-Improvement, because again, guys, think about it. You live in a house, you have a car, any type of machinery that you have, dishwasher, you can name it, ceiling fans. They do need to be regularly maintained and refreshed, because if you just let it run continuously, things are going to get outdated, they're going to burn out, they're not going to work properly, and then it will actually cost even more money to actually get it fixed if you wait. So I believe we all need a personal tune-up and self-improvement just to help us, again, get to that abundant life to where we all are aiming for. So the first tip on here is actually to give gratitude, because when you give gratitude, you actually just feel better, you feel healthier, you're less angry. And when you give gratitude, again, it just helps you reduce that negativity that's inside of you. So imagine that you have a jar filled of, a jar filled of energy juice. Not that kind of energy juice like you get in the store. It's actually natural energy. It's not bad for you. So natural energy that's filled with different levels of positive energy or negative energy. So let's say if you have it half filled with positive, half filled with negative, you're kind of, in the middle there. You feel good, you feel bad sometimes, half and half. But if you keep filling it more and more with positive energy, think about when you take a cup and put it in a sink, and maybe you have some food coloring or something in it. As you fill it with water, it's going to fill up higher and higher. Then that gunk is actually going to spill out, and it's going to just be nothing but pure liquid and energy in there. So that's how I feel you do with gratitude. If you give gratitude enough, it will eventually help you become less angry, because you're filling your soul and body and mind and energetic veins with positive energy versus negative. So again, eventually you'll be more positive than negative. So again, just give gratitude, because that actually really helps. It actually helps you with, again, like I said earlier, with having better confidence, because if you're kind of shy or you're negative or you're in doubt, when you give gratitude, it will actually just help you be more confident with things. And then you would attract more confident people into your lives, more confident in positive situations, where the more positive and confident you are, the more positive and confident situations and people and vehicles you're going to attract into your life. And then it also makes you healthier, because again, think about it, guys. How many of you guys know, maybe including yourselves, where if you're angry, upset all the time, and negative, you may have developed some health problems, maybe some ulcers, maybe different things, again, where it's just not healthy to your body because you're being so negative. So when you give gratitude, it just kind of has a opposite effect. Well, not opposite, but it kind of reverses that into positivity. And then, again, all those things are just byproducts of that. Okay. Second bullet point is, again, have an open mind to learning new skills, because there's a saying that says you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that's actually not accurate. You actually can. You just have to have the willingness to do so. So everything's, again, guys, starts in the mind. Like I stated before on my other video, again, I do have many videos out there regarding the mind and the subconscious, but if you take the time to learn a new skill, again, I had a mentor once, kind of backtracked a little bit, that actually asked me a question. It says, when I started to go through my entrepreneurial journey and actually start to open my mind and get unplugged from the matrix, he asked me, well, when was the last time you actually read a book to actually educate yourself? And I was like, a book? I thought about it. I was like, well, I don't like reading. It's boring to me. I like comics, and I barely read those. He said, I'm going to ask you actually just to invest in yourself and actually read, because when you read, it actually helps your muscles and your mind grow just like you would a physical body. You have to constantly educate yourself. So again, if you guys do learn a new skill, whether it's a new business skill, whether it's some type of financial wealth building vehicle, again, there's many things out there, guys. Again, a lot of people are in the realm of actually not being financially where they want to be, because again, our system kind of teaches us to kind of live in this hole and just work and not think and just do. But again, there's many different financial vehicles that can actually get you free, such as investing in the stock market with like options trading, day trading, network marketing, certain vehicles there, financial services, insurance, real estate. Again, there's so many things there. Affiliate marketing, online services. There's so many different things out there. There's so much abundance out there that's for everyone to grab legally, I should tell you. And if you just take the time to focus on that one thing, that one skill, you'll be able to actually get to where you need to be. Again, nothing happens overnight. It takes time, hard work, and dedication. Typically 5 to 10 years to become an overnight success. But just take the time to focus on that one vehicle, and you will reach the goals and dreams that you want. Again, I do highly recommend a book. It's called The One Thing. I believe it's Darren Hardy. I may have that. Maybe I may be getting it mixed up with the Compound Effect. But look up The One Thing book, and then get that book, whether it's an audio book or the physical book, and read that, The One Thing and the Compound Effect. Highly recommend those two books, guys. Alrighty, and the third one is actually being organized. Because again, if we have our whole life just scattered without having any type of organization, we actually live less efficient lives, and it takes us longer to do things. Like, how many of you guys have where you're about to walk out the house, and then you leave the house 30 minutes later because you have to find your keys, your credit cards, your wallets, because you're just not organized. It's all over the place. But again, if you keep yourself organized, it actually saves you time. You actually feel better and less stressed and less anxiety when you are organized. And different ways to do this. Again, you want to develop a blueprint when it comes to being organized. For example, I don't know, maybe you have things at home that you don't necessarily have to go spend extra money on. You have things that are collecting dust, such as buckets or shelves. You can actually use those to help keep yourself organized. Or maybe you put some label prints on there where you can stick it on there. Maybe label this keys and label this wallet or label this towels, and just keep everything in that same place. So when you come home or you're about to leave, you know where exactly it's at. Also, keeping your house and where the place you live at very clean. Now, this is something I personally struggle with when it comes to the deep cleaning. Now, if someone were to randomly come to my home, it's fairly clean for the most part. Like, I would not be embarrassed if someone randomly came to my house just to hang out or come see it, because it's pretty clean, and I always get compliments of how clean my house is. But the deep cleaning, when it comes to the cleaning of the toilets and the tubs, all that stuff. Again, maybe once a month or so you want to do that, just to get really deep clean. But if you keep your main living quarters or areas clean, again, when you come home from a long day, it just actually makes you feel better when things are in its place, and it's like you just feel happier. So keep yourself and your home organized will actually help you as well with your self-improvement. Alrighty, guys. Again, I like to look at some notes. Like I told you before, I'm looking at some notes on my tablet here, so just to make sure I'm covering the things that I want to. All right, number 4, guys, is actually, again, take opinions from other people with a grain of salt. Because this is one of the hardest things I witness out there when I speak to people. We have a lot of families and friends that we've known for years, and they love us, again, and they care about us. But a lot of times, some of those family members and friends actually are keeping us down and keeping us from actually pursuing greatness. And they don't even know it. They may plant negative seeds in your mind, telling you, "Oh, don't do that. I tried that business venture; it doesn't work." Or your uncle's second cousin's brother tried it, or this or that, and they just say, "Well, just go get a job, a safe, comfortable, secure job, and go to school, and that's all you need to do." But again, a lot of times that actually can limit you from growing to where you need to be. Because think about it, guys. Things that I'm doing right now, this tablet here, this camera, because someone actually challenged that natural status quo, that common status quo, I should say, not natural. And they said, well, it has to be a better way I could do this. I want to be able to walk around and hold a device in my hand and get on the internet without wires. And they challenged that thought. People thought they were crazy, but typically the people who are told they were crazy are the ones who changed the world. So please keep that in mind, guys. So again, just go out there and take opinions with a grain of salt, because here's what I like to describe to some people when they're either negative or they have some type of wishy-washy type of way of thinking. I tell them, I said, okay, think about this. Let's say you had to go get open heart surgery. That's something that's very critical. That's like life or death. You have two options. You either go to someone who has over 20 years of performing successful open heart surgeries, and they've taught hundreds, if not thousands, of other open heart surgeons to be successful, or a person that sits on the couch and just watches Grey's Anatomy all day, and they're on internet forums and blogs, and they're just negative and being trolls. So which one would you rather go to? The person who has 20 years experience that's telling you, okay, this is what you need to do and eat. And it may sound weird, the things that they're suggesting, but again, they have the success. And this person over here, when they hear what the person with 20 years told you to do, they say, well, don't do that. That's stupid. You don't need to do that. But this person has never even cut open their own turkey breast before. But again, who would you rather take advice from? Someone who doesn't have the experience, who just sits there and complains, or the person who has the experience? That's the way you have to look at it. If you do take opinions, please consult people who have experience in what you're seeking. So again, if it's financial freedom or success, you need to consult with people who are there living the life that you want. If they're full-time mom and dad, full-time husband and wife, if they travel the world, give back to the community, they're very humble and gracious to be around and happy, you need to take counsel from those people versus the person over here who's negative, who's in debt up the yin yang, and they have credit cards, house mortgage, cars, school debt, and they're constantly buying liabilities versus assets. That person you don't want to take advice from, but that's the one that typically gives their opinion without being asked. Something that Andrew Carnegie pointed out. So please just keep that in mind, guys. Alrighty, number 5. Something I always talk about because I really believe in this is the power of reprogramming the subconscious mind. Let me know if you guys want to. Well, I guess this will be posted by then, but if I remember, I will post at the end of this the video to my, the link to the video that I made. Is called Your Subconscious Mind is Like a Personal Genie, so use it wisely, because the subconscious mind is so powerful, guys. Again, you guys got to remember, when we were growing up, we were taught many different things, and that programs stay with us, whether it's the food we eat, the language we speak, the clothes we wear, the music we like. A lot of that is a program. Even our beliefs on money and success. Again, a lot of us are taught that money's evil, is bad. Just go stay in this comfortable zone and don't try and question anything. And those are the people who typically never grow to their full potential. And so again, when you 1 through 4 is actually leading up to number 5 anyway, which is reprogramming your subconscious mind. You have to actually start to train yourself daily. I mean, every day, to think differently, because it's hard. Again, we're all human. We have our ups and downs. Like that in life, like sometimes we feel good like this. Well, I'll try to do it so you guys can see. Sometimes we feel good like this, and other times we feel bad and down. So when you reprogram your subconscious mind, you actually help combat those negative times and negative feelings. Again, we're all going to go through that our entire lives. No matter how successful or how much money you have, you're never going to be 100% just happy and upbeat. That's just not possible. But when you have training in place, it actually will help you get through that. So again, please work on reprogramming your subconscious mind. And then number 6, last but definitely not least, probably can make a top 100, top 1,000 things to help become better when you self-improve yourself. But number 6 is read inspirational and educational books to help feed your mind and to help it grow. I cannot say that enough. Again, I used to hate reading. Again, my first mentor about 4 years ago now asked me, when was the last time you read a book? I said, well, it was in school because I had to, because I needed to pass a grade. But besides that, I haven't read a book, and I think I was already out of school, maybe 11 or so years by that time, and I never read a book within that time. So prior to 3 years ago, nothing. But since then, I read every day. I have miles. You guys may see some of my other videos. I'm in my other location where I have books in the background. I've read all those books, or at least most. Maybe there's one I didn't read all the way through, but all those books besides that one I read fully from cover to cover, and I read every day. I woke up this morning. I wake up at 4:15 just to read and to nourish my mind, and then work out and eat healthy. So I have daily habits that I follow as well. But again, when you do read, guys, inspirational books and educational books, the inspiration is for you to just keep you going. Again, when you have those ups and downs, it's going to help keep you go higher and higher. Instead of like this, down and down, you're going to go higher and higher. And then the education, just for you to get more educated, because let's face it, guys, most of us are out there who followed that traditional path that we were taught to go to school, get a good education, get a good job. Most of us stop learning as soon as we get that degree or finish with school. We don't learn after that. So when you constantly feed your mind and educate yourself, you will actually get the knowledge needed just so you can feel passionate and smarter and happier and more confident when you actually get the knowledge. So if it's something that you want to learn, like for example, if it's real estate or insurance or whatever it is, get a book on that and actually read it, whether it's an audio book or physical book. I actually like both. I like to listen to the audio and then actually read it, because when you're actually physically reading the book like this, guys, you can't really do any other things. You can't be on your phone. You can't really drive and do it. You have to actually be in one location for, again, maybe 15-30 minutes starting off, maybe 10 minutes just starting off. I read for maybe about an hour a day roughly, somewhere in that range. But you can't really do anything else and be distracted because you have to actually focus on the word. So I like to have a physical book in my hand, or maybe even like a tablet or something. But again, just read, and then you will open your mind and educate yourself. So again, those are just 6 tips that I like to give out, because every time I post a video, I post typically twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays is where I've been mostly posting my videos. So again, if you guys do like what I'm sharing, please like, please subscribe, please share, and I will be very humble and appreciate that, because again, I want to bring value to you guys, and I want you to actually help inspire other people, because again, Denzel Washington said, each one teach one. So when one person rises to where they want to be, I believe that person should go and pour the knowledge that they have acquired into someone else, and that person get to where they want to be, they pour the knowledge into someone else, and so on and so on. Just keep on duplicating that effort. So also, I do have a couple of links in the description, guys. One's for like mindset, and one's for manifestation. So click on those links. He's going to ask you to enter your email, so please enter your email and then watch the videos that are there, because I just want to give you guys a jump start. Again, I don't like to point you to one specific vehicle, say this one is better than this, because on my journey, when I've networked with so many people, let's say someone's in insurance, they would typically bad talk, let's say, network marketing, or if someone's in network marketing, they would bad talk in real estate. If someone's in real estate, they would bad talk everything else, or the stock market. Again, honestly, I believe that whatever you're meant to do, any one of those vehicles is fine. I would encourage you to do whatever you want, but just do what you were meant to do, and just keep going. Don't stop. Don't let anyone stop you from your passion. So again, I hope you guys did enjoy that, and I'm going to leave you with a quote. This quote is from George Bernard Shaw. He says, "Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." Again, I'll repeat that. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. That's very powerful. So if you guys did like this video, again, Greg with Planet Green Zen, please like videos, please subscribe, please share it out to people, that your loved ones, just so you can help open their minds and get them unplugged from the matrix. But again, you guys do have a great day, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Peace out.